All right. Hello, hello, hello. Check, check, check. Hello, hello. Tie line is on. Evie, I just sent a text message to you. I called KZWare Studio and there was no answer. So, hello, hello, hello. Dawn at Lovington calling to check tie line and check in with you. Hello, 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 hello. Evie, Evie, Evie. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Guess I'm gonna have no help. Let's see. Okay. I need something really heavy to put on that so it won't move. And I don't think I've got anything that'll work. Hello, Evie. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Dawn here. Anybody in KZR Studio? Hello, hello. Anybody in studio? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Studio, studio. Evie, Evie, Evie. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, Evie. The KZR studio line is just ringing, ringing, ringing. I don't know if it's still on capture or if it's just not picking up. But anyway, are you in KZR? I just need to check and make sure the tie line's connected, that you got me on that end. Everything is okay. 58:34. Oh, Wildcats. Okay, 58:44 final. 58:44. 58:34. Are you at a place where you can do that? I don't want to take you away from what you're doing. Okay, check, 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 check. Talking into. Oh, hey, let me pull up the phone. Okay, now I'm just talking into the mic, just into the mic. Can you hear me? I'm not hearing you on my headset. Hello, hello? Are you talking to me? Hello, 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 hello? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? No. I don't know how to hear you. Okay. I don't, Evie, I don't know. As far as I know, okay. Okay, are you, did you hear me okay? Oh, okay, you heard me through the tie line. Okay. And you went back. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I was so afraid I hadn't done something right. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you okay. That's really good. I think your level's good. Tell me again, tell me again. Yeah, hello? Yes. Okay. Yeah. 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 You're coming through good. Okay. Okay. And if I'm coming through great, okay. I think we're good. Okay. So this one, the JV game just ended, and they've got 25 minutes on the pregame clock. So, and I'm not going to do a real long intro. So it's probably going to be at least 10 more minutes, maybe, before this game, before you come to me to get this one started for pregame. About 10, maybe 15 minutes at least. They haven't even started the pregame yet. The teams are not out here. So it's probably going to be about at least 15 minutes from now before we're ready to start this one, okay? Yes, he did. So I don't have to do the intro. Yeah, I'll just cue you for the intro. When it gets ready to start, I'll cue you for the intro, and then I won't do a very long pregame, but we'll play but we'll play a lot of spots. We'll start when the pregame clock hits about 10 minutes to go. We'll start and or 13 minutes, and I'll start, and we'll just play a lot of spots and get a lot of spots, because I think this one's not going to last real long, because I think Lovington's going to pretty much blow out Dexter pretty good. So we won't have as many chances to play spots during the game. So let's get a lot of them burned off during the pregame, okay? So we'll still take about 13 minutes for the pregame. I just won't be talking as much. We'll burn a lot of spots, okay? Okay, now at that point, when you get me going, will you still be doing the end of Edgar's remote? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I just didn't know. I didn't want to take, I just wanted to understand what's going on your end and not take too much of your time. But, okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay, call me if you need me. I've got my phone that I just talked to, that I'm talking to you on. I got my phone, and it's free. I'm using my cell phone. Don't call my work cell, because I'm using it for the scorebug. So, okay? All right, thanks. Okay. Okay, I got you. Okay, bye-bye. Delete. Fun. Okay. Starters. I am so not with up. Okay, hi. You there? Okay, you're a little low. You're going to have to speak up because I've got you about where you were before, but um, yeah. That's better. Much better. Okay. Yes, it is. It's a video, and TJ wanted to make sure that I let you know, or let you and Tiff know that because it's a video, where everything goes out on the air, even when I turn my mic off. Everything not on the air like on the station on the radio, but everything on the video is going to be on the video, all the audio. So so I just telling you, just letting you know, reminding you about that. So we'll keep our private chatter and station chatter to a minimum. So all right, but I mean we're good. We're good talking about the game, and that's not a problem. Just passing on the info. All right, so yes, we are good. We've got a little under 19 minutes left on the play clock now, and I think with what I've got to say, because I've got the score sheets from the Lovington game, so I have some things to talk about actually, and heading into this one. So I think we'll probably go here in about 4 minutes if you're good. Are you good with that? Okay, good. All right, let's go in about 4. Where are you song-wise? What have you got going on? Okay, all right. So is that about 3 or 4 minutes from now? About 4 minutes from now, something like that? Okay, perfect. Go ahead and finish this song. Go ahead and play that stop set. And then out of the stop set, just hit my intro and just cue me. Let me know when you're hitting the intro. Okay, sounds good. We're good to go. Okay, thank you. Yes, ma'am. It's on KZOR 94 point KZOR 94.1 FM. You're welcome. Okay. 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 All right. Welcome to Lovington Boys Basketball from Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. I'm Dawn Morgan, live from Wildcat Gym in Lovington as the Wildcats get ready to take on Dexter. And this is going to be an afternoon battle. This is going on while the Lovington girls are on the road to play at Dexter. Same time, just different places. And that, of course, means that I'm going to be solo as TJ Miracle has the call on the girls' game as well. And that is on stream only. The girls' game is available on the stream. And you can check and look for the links at hobbsamerica.com and One Radio Square. .com and go and also check for on Facebook on our KZWR Facebook page. You'll see a post all about the different games going on today. We're bringing you championship soccer from Albuquerque, and that's where a lot of the Lovington people are as well. This is a light crowd today, but it's for a Saturday afternoon game, considering everything that's going on, it's not bad. We do have fans in the stands. Happy to have you listening, and of course the video is available as well. So you can watch this game, and you can go to the YouTube, your Lovington Sports channel on YouTube, and check that out. Click on that, and also, you will be able to see that. Pull that up. Go to hobbsamerica.com and click on the Lovington Sports logo and be able to click through and link through there as well. So, video, audio going on. I will say at the very beginning of this, I thought I might have some help with the camera, and I don't believe that's going to happen here. So, it looks like I'm going to be running the score bug. I'm going to be running the camera and trying to watch the court at the same time, do play-by-play, and run the score bug, which you have to put in. It does not run automatically. You have to key that in on the scoring bug on our camera, on the video. So my apologies. I'm going to do the best I can and juggle and just give you the basic action and also try to write down some scoring and some stats at the same time tonight. So I'm not whining. I'm just explaining if the camera jerks a little bit or a little bit rough, or if the score bug is a little behind what it should be, or if I'm not giving you as detailed action as I normally would in either the play-by-play or color position, and that's why. So just a lot of things to keep up with. It's exciting that we can add video and bring that aspect of the games to you whenever possible, but it does require a lot of dexterity, and it requires people a lot of times, and we're all split up doing a lot of different games in different places today. So flying solo, and that's the case in a lot of ways. I know TJ Miracle is also solo up as well today. So good luck to all of our Lee County teams in action. We'll be back. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back to talk a little bit about the Lovington boys as they come into this one at 0-2 on the season. But they played a thrilling game against the Hobbs Eagles and stayed up with that team and actually could have won that game. We were going to talk about how that game went and anticipate this game, give you the players, run down the list, the roster, and so forth in just about 3 minutes' time. So please come on back, and we will get ready for the action here at Wildcat Gym. It's Lovington Boys Basketball from Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Okay, thank you. All right, so 3 minutes. And that'll get rid of that'll get through part of the rotation, first rotation at least. How many sponsors do we have, Evie? 15 on this one? Okay, 10. I wasn't sure. All right, that's okay. That's actually good. That means the rotation will fly through pretty good. Are they all 30s? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Well, 3 minutes will get more than halfway through the rotation, so that's good. We'll get one rotation done before we even, more than one rotation done before we even get to the start of the game, so that's good. All right. 10 minutes left on the play clock. The pregame clock, that is, not play clock. Okay. Fuentes, Ramirez, Briscoe, Munoz, Duran, Fuentes, Hernandez, Lopez, King, and Harris. Okay, that's good. All right. All right. Getting close. Okay. Okay. Welcome back to Lovington Boys Basketball from New Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. I'm Dawn Morgan from Wildcat Gym as we prepare for the Lovington Boys against the Dexter Boys here. And, of course, Lovington Boys are Class 4A, Dexter 2A. So this is, a battle that certainly Lovington comes in as the favorite. You would have to think of Dexter as the underdog, but you don't ever take a team for granted as Dexter has quality programs, and the Lovington boys, I'm sure, have been told take them just as seriously as you would the top team in Class 5A. They played one of those top teams the last game just a couple of nights ago here at Wildcat Gym. It was Hobbs and Lovington, and of course, Hobbs won, but that final score, Lovington actually, they did not lose by much into the teens. That was it, as they actually led part of that game. That first quarter, they stayed with them, shot for shot, even leading a few points. And then in the second half, Hobbs really started stretching it out. Lovington had a lot of players in foul trouble at that point. They could not play the game that they started and that they played that first half because of those players in foul trouble and on the bench for much of that second half. But Kobe Sandoval was the leading scorer, not just for Lovington, but for the entire game with 26 points. 4 of them were threes. So 4 trays for Kobe Sandoval in that game. There were also some other trays, 2 from Isaac Henson, who really is popping the net from the outside, as well as Tayton Hilliard with a tray in that game. And your other scoring was 9 points for Isaac Henson, 9 for Adam Aguilera. You had 5 points from Jared Jeffrey, and 3 of those at the line. So he was very dependable at the free throw line. And also you had 2 points, 2 points from Michael Caudillo, Damien Ortiz, and 3 points from Matthew Olivas. So that's how the scoring went for your Lovington Cats. They turned the ball over 17 times in that game. So turnovers not really so much of a problem for them, although I'm sure, Coach Casey Pack, the head coach of Lovington, has told them the fewer times you turn over the ball, the better. It takes a really stunning team to be able to withstand making a lot of turnovers against another team, and if you're making turnovers, chances are you're not going to win the game. So Lovington doing a decent job on the boards. What they weren't doing was enough offensive rebounding. So they were getting out rebounded overall. They had height and height that they really couldn't overcome in that low post position. They were having trouble answering the height that Mora brought and the shooting of Jalen Gore as well. But Lovington they do dominate Dexter in size somewhat, but again, sometimes it's not size, it's quickness and shooting. So Lovington has to have their 3-point game and count on their outside shooting. In that second half, they were starting to move in against Hobbs in the lane more. You had Kobe Sandoval not make any of his trays in the second half, all of his points, and he had another 10 points in the second half against Hobbs. that came all they were 2-pointers. So he moved closer in and was making those baskets. And really, Hobbs was able to shut down a lot of the shooting and scoring by Lovington in that second half. So Lovington really needs to bring those lessons that they learned and play Dexter like they were playing Hobbs again. And just in terms of the fight and the spirit, of course, they're going to have different strategy against Dexter depending on what Dexter throws to them. So we are going to take another timeout and come back and give you the player lineups and give you a little bit more preview into this game tonight. We are just under 4 minutes left on the play clock, so we'll be taking a break for the Star Spangled Banner. I think that we'll do the national anthems. In some cases, they've been doing the Pledge of Allegiance, but I believe that we'll have the Star Spangled Banner here in just a few minutes, so we'll take that break. And until we do take that break, let me go ahead and go into the rosters. I'm looking down and kind of reading what they're planning there at the scorers table. I can see that they're getting ready. So let's run down the rosters for Lovington and Dexter really quick, and then we'll go back. Evie Stuber in studio and engineering for this game. Thank you so much. She's a pro and a big help to anybody, but especially to me. So, for Lovington, number 3, Kobe Sandoval. Number 4, Jared Jeffrey. Number 5, Isaac Henson. Number 10, Adam Aguilera. Number 11, Tayton Hilliard. And those are expected to be your 5 starters. Those have been the starters for the first 2 games of this season for Lovington. Number 12 is Javier Contreras. Number 14, Joey Villalobos. Number 20, Julian Arroyo or Julian. And number 30 is Michael Caudillo. Number 32, Damien Ortiz. And number 34, Matthew Olivas. I also have a Mason Enriquez on the roster. He does not have a number listed. So that is your roster for Lovington under head coach Casey Pack. We'll move over to Dexter, and number 1 is Manny Fuentes. Number 2 is Nicky Ramirez. Number 3 is Tyler Briscoe. Number 5, Marco Munoz. Number 10, Joshua Duran. Number 11, Juan Fuentes. Number 22, Eduardo Hernandez. Number 24, Edgar Lopez. Number 25, Lucas King. And 45 is Grady Harris. Dexter is under the head coach Sonny Duran. So those are your rosters. Those are your players. The expected starters, Sandoval, Jeffrey Henson, Aguilar, and Hilliard for Lovington. And we'll be back. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and be back with the tip-off for this one, Lovington boys basketball from Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Okay, sounds good. They're not showing any sign. Maybe they did they may have done the Star Spangled Banner before the JV, and they may not be planning to do another one because it's a minute. I might have you bring this back in a minute and a half instead of 2, okay? Because they're, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing down there, and it looked like they were talking, and I could hear them saying something about the national anthem, so maybe they are not going to have to play that again. And I don't have any help on the camera. We asked Robert, and he said he was going to have somebody come up. And I asked downstairs. Nobody knew anything about it. So I guess I'm doing the camera. The New Mexico's Activities Association would like. Yeah, go ahead and bring it back. How much you'll get, Avie? Okay, that's cool. It's good timing, actually. Yes. Thank you. Welcome to today's matchup between the visiting Dexter Demons and your Lovington Wildcats. Welcome back to Lovington boys basketball from Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. I'm Dawn Morgan, thrilled to be bringing you the action, and it looks like we are going to have, let's take another 1-minute timeout and come back as the national anthem is played here at Wildcat Gym on One Radio Square Sports. Okay. Just when you think you have things figured out, they throw you a curve. time. Cool. All right. Oh, jeez.
Introducing first the visiting Dexter Demons. Number 2, Nikki Ramirez.
Okay.
Number 22, Eddie Hernandez. Number 24, Edgar Lopez. Number 25, Lucas King. Number 25, Trey Harris. And the starters for the Demons tonight, number 1, Manny Fuentes. Number 3, Tyler Briscoe.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium. Wildcat. I'm sorry, I was trying to listen for the starters. Welcome back to Lovington Wildcat Gym, not the stadium. We haven't moved the basketball game outside just yet. See, even during COVID, we didn't play the basketball team game outside. So your teams are inside Wildcat Gym as they are announcing the teams, announcing Dexter, and the starters for Dexter are going to be Manny Fuentes, Tyler Briscoe, Marco Munoz, Joshua Duran, and Juan Fuentes. And it looks like Sandoval, Jeffrey, Henson, Aguilar, and Hilliard will be your starters for Lovington as expected. So we are just seconds away from getting this tipped off. I say tipped off. They're not doing tip-offs this year. Thank you, COVID-19. But that we will get the game officially started in just a few seconds. So welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Lovington Boys Basketball on Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. And we are just seconds away from getting this underway. You got to figure Lovington, of course, as a 4A team and a strong 4A team, as we enjoyed their game against Hobbs, so looking for them to be strong against Dexter. The Demons will have the ball and will inbound, starting with number 10, Duran to inbound. Looks like he'll be getting it into Fuentes. I'm going to see how this watching the game and trying to run camera at the same time goes. We'll do the best I can. Demons passing it off to the right. There's a shot on the right hand. No pass. Thought about a pass. Driving the lane now, putting it up. There's a shot. It won't fall. And a rebound is made by our number 10, which is Aguilera. Adam taking it down the court, crosses the timeline, drives up, passes it out to Kobe Sandoval, thinks about the three. And Kobe going to work it around, gets it over to Hilliard. Hilliard now over to Aguilera. He takes a three shot from the left side. It won't fall. The rebound is brought down by Henson. He gets it over to Sandoval. Sandoval takes the shot. It won't fall. And the Demons with the rebound. Bringing it up the court is number 11, Fuentes. Fuentes drives to the left side, leaves it off, tries a pass. It won't. It goes out of bounds to the Lovington's bench. So that is the first turnover by Dexter. Lovington will inbound. They give it to Aguilera. Aguilera crosses the timeline. It's very quiet in this gym. Get it over to Sandoval left side. Sandoval's going to run it around the arc. Now drive to the right. He gives it off to Henson. Henson gives it off to Aguilera. He drives into the lane to the right, puts up a shot, won't fall. And the rebound by Jeffrey, and his putback is good. So Lovington on the board with 2 points, 2-0. Lovington leading Dexter. That is their 10. Duran driving it across the timeline. He gets it over to number 1. Fuentes takes a shot, won't fall, and the rebound is by Aguilera, his first. That is Aguilera with the ball. Passes it in. They get it over to Kobe Sandoval on the right side. Oh, and bang! Three-pointer from that right corner. Sandoval on the board with one of his patented three-pointers. Ooh, the Dexter with a long pass down court. They were going to try, instead of a fast break, they were going to pass it down there. It went too long. That's the second turnover for Dexter. And 5 points on the board for Lovington, as there is going to be a timeout taken. And yes, we will take it. It is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Wildcat basketball from Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Thank you. No, 30 seconds. Yeah, it's just a 30-second timeout, and they're probably going to come out of it before we get out of the spot, but that's okay. I needed time to catch up the score bug. Okay. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym, Lovington Boys Basketball from Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Out of a timeout by Dexter. We are back. Your score is 5-0. Lovington is leading. They inbound. We have 6:10 left in this first quarter. Kobe Sandoval with the ball on the right wing. Gets it over to Hilliard. Hilliard back to Kobe. Kobe takes a 3-shot try. Won't fall. And jumping up, it's Manny Fuentes with a rebound. So Dexter taking advantage of that, of a little bit of cold shooting. Sandoval popped a 3 earlier. And 5-0 is your score. The other basket made by Jared Jeffrey. As Dexter took the ball down, passed it around, ended up staying Dexter ball, and a shot from the right corner by Fuentes won't go in. And Jared Jeffrey with the rebound. There's a long pass down the corner as it is saved in that left corner. And now with the ball on the right wing, oh, there is Isaac Henson with a tray. Makes it 8-0. Lovington leading. Oh, and Duran for Dexter had the ball and bounced it off of Isaac Henson's leg. Good defense by Henson. He was on tight. So it's going to stay Demon basketball. Fuentes is going to inbound. Fuentes inbounding it. Trying to find someone. He does. That's Fuentes. Fuentes gets it across the timeline. Passes it over to Duran. And then loses the handle on it. So another turnover by Dexter, and that was number 11, Hilliard, picking it up, going in for an easy layup, makes it 10-0, and another timeout is going to be taken as Dexter is trying to stop the bleeding early on, and we will take a timeout. It's just a 30-second one. We'll be back in 30 with more Lovington boys basketball from the Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. 3:30, same time. They were supposed to, Lovington girls, they were supposed to start at 3:30. Okay. Okay, wow, all right. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym, Lovington boys basketball from No Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. And inbounding after a timeout is Dexter. There's a long pass to center court and a fight for the action as losing it off of his leg is Fuentes. Last touched by Dexter. It'll be Lovington basketball, and that is the 5th turnover for Dexter. Inbounding for Lovington is Hilliard. Lovington in control of this one, 10-0. As Aguilera passes it over to Sandoval. Sandoval works back around, passes to Hilliard. Hilliard passes back to Sandoval. Sandoval takes the 3-point shot, won't fall, and the rebound by Dexter. Again, that was Fuentes. Dexter has had, and there's a quick steal and turnover, and Sandoval takes it inside to the hoop for a quick 2 points to go with a tray. Makes it 12-0. Lovington easily in the lead. Dexter's got the ball, working it underneath the hoop, and their number 3 takes the shot. So it is 12-2 now as Dexter finally on the board. Lovington's got it back in their corner. And that is number 10 driving in on the baseline, passes it back out to Henson. Henson tries a 3-pointer. It won't fall, and that's Aguilera with the rebound. Now Lovington resets, and they get it off to Hilliard. He takes a 3-point shot. It won't fall, and Dexter with the rebound. Dexter's been doing a good job on the boards, cleaning them off pretty good. They're just not capitalizing by scoring. Dexter with the ball. Working it over into the corner. Number 11, Fuentes, up with a shot, won't fall. And their number 5, Munoz, I believe, with the rebound. And he is fouled. So this is the first foul called in the game, and it is going to be on Lovington. And I believe it is on Hilliard. Yes, it is. So Hilliard's first foul. And that is going to send their number 5 to the line. Munoz, that is Munoz at the line, sets up for his shot, and it bounces off and spins off to the right. So a miss for him. And he will get a chance at a second one. Their score is 12-2. Let me check the score bug. That looks right on our video screen. And the second one also is up and a miss. Lovington with the rebound. And that is Aguilera bringing it down. Gets it over in the corner to Villalobos in the game now. Villalobos kicks it back to Aguilera. I believe Villalobos went in for Sandoval. A fight underneath. Henson's got it now. Henson passes it over to Contreras. Back to Henson. And then on the right side, back to Villalobos. Lovington playing, just passing around the... Ooh, almost a steal as number 1, Manny Fuentes for Dexter. Tight on him with good defense. It bounced off of Fuentes' leg, though. Stays Lovington ball. And they get that, inbounded. Aguilera with a big pass over to Henson, left side, drives the baseline, passes it back out, and that is Aguilera over around the outside. Oh, and a pass inside, a bad pass, and that's a Lovington turnover as Dexter has the ball, gets it down, and not hanging on to it. Duran loses the handle on it, but I think they're going to say it went off of a Lovington player. So that's Lovington has had 2 turnovers in this game now. Dexter has had 6. And it'll be number 10 for Dexter. Duran inbounding. Duran looking for somebody. Gets it over to Fuentes. Fuentes takes a 3-point shot. It won't fall. And coming down with the rebound again is their number 3, Briscoe, with the rebound. And the putback is no good. Lovington with the rebound. I believe that was Hilliard. Hilliard with the ball now across the timeline. Setting some offense. Gives it to Caudillo. Back to Contreras. And then over to Hilliard in the right side. And there's a pass in the lane and a bad one as it's picked off. And that's turnover number 3 by Lovington. And number 1, Fuentes has it for Dexter. Fuentes passing it off to Briscoe. Back to Fuentes. Out near the midcourt, near the timeline. Oh, good D by Hilliard. And there is a steal. And he passes it off. That's Villalobos taking it coast to coast. 2 points for Villalobos. Makes it 14-2. For Dexter. And another timeout. Nope, no timeout is taken. As I get the scoreboard caught back up. It's 14-2 now. Wasn't far off. 14-2. And the ball out of bounds. Dexter's got it. They inbound Fuentes, getting it back. Getting trapped up in the backcourt. Good defensive pressure by Lovington. A bounce pass back to Fuentes. He drives up. Outside the top of the arc, stops for a 3, skims across the outside of the basket, and that is 11. Hilliard with his 3rd rebound. Hilliard's got it. Gets it over on the right side to Villalobos. Villalobos trying to pass in the lane to Caudillo and doesn't make it. Instead, that's turnover number 5 for Lovington. Dexter's got it, and their number 10 driving in the lane, puts up a shot. It is deflected. Ramirez comes down with it and then is bumped into by Lovington. So 32 wide. That should be Ortiz with a push foul, bump foul. Nope, 33. They're saying 32. That is Ortiz, though. We know that on the roster he's listed at 32, but his jersey is off in 33. Number 10, Duran with the first shot, and it's a miss. And that's something Dexter has missed all 3 shots at the line that they've taken so far in this game, and Lovington has not been to the line at all. Duran will get another shot at it. Dexter with only the 2 points on the board. Oh, it's no good. Coming down, Harris with the rebound, and he's trying for the putback, and he gets fouled. And this time, and they're going to call another quick foul. It's again on Ortiz. Got him on the wrist. So that's the 2nd foul for Ortiz. And it sends 45, Harris to the line. His first one up and good. So now Dexter has 3 points on the board. 14-3 is your score. Lovington leading. 1:31 left to play in this first quarter. Second one is up, and that one rolls out. And it is picked up by Ortiz. His first rebound. He gives it over to Hilliard. Hilliard drives down. Left side. Gives it to Contreras. Kicks it back out to Hilliard. Now over to Villalobos. Makes some moves. Now Hilliard drives in. Passes it to Contreras. Back to Hilliard. Lovington, quick passes, taking a shot from the corners via Villalobos. It won't fall. And Contreras touched that. Then it went out of bounds. So without making a score on that possession, Lovington is going to turn it over. And that's going to be that's the 5th turnover for Lovington. That's the 5th turnover for Lovington. Dexter has 7 turnovers. Dexter inbounding it. They get it to Duran. Duran drives down the left side. Now down and on the baseline. Tries a shot. Won't fall. And with the rebound is Hilliard. Hilliard brings it back across the timeline. Hilliard with the rebound. He's got 4 in the game. Oh, and popped it. That was 12 Contreras from the left. Popped that, and it's 17. Nice 3. Nice tray for Contreras. Second three-pointer of this game, as the camera goes just a little wonky on me. Dexter with the ball, and they're bringing it down. Oh, and a shot from, I believe that was 10. That was Duran with his own three-point shot from the left side. Now Hilliard bringing it down for Lovington. Gives it over to Contreras in the left side. A bounce pass in the lane, as it was Olivas leaving it off, bouncing it to Villalobos, and Villalobos went in for the shot, but the whistle sounded before. There was a foul before it, so the basket does not count. Is this correct? Let me catch the score bug up while I've got a second here. Lovington is 17 after that three-pointer, and now Dexter is up to 6. And inbounding to Olivas. And then there's a three-point shot from the outside, doesn't fall. Olivas gets a rebound, his second. And then an air ball, an attempt by Villalobos, who's got 2 points in the game for Lovington. It falls short, goes out of bounds, so it will be Dexter ball. They inbound, a little clumsy, but they save it. A big, long pass by Duran as time runs out on the first quarter. And that's it. So there was no buzzer. I kept waiting for the buzzer. I saw the clock hit 0. So the first quarter is complete, and that big long Hail Mary did not go in the basket. 17-6 is your first quarter score. Lovington leads Dexter. We'll be back with the second quarter. Lovington boys basketball from Noir Digital on One Radio Square Sports. All right, thanks. A minute. Yeah. Which hopefully that first one is almost done, right? Yeah. Oh, not spot rotation, but yeah. Okay. And how many seconds left before you come back to me? Okay, that'll be all right. All right, gosh. Yeah, my camera almost knocked the tripod down. Had to get it back. All right, yeah, that looks about right. Okay. So 17-6, all right. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym. The Lovington boys against Dexter Demons. This basketball game from Noir Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Start of the second quarter. Your score is 17-6. Lovington leads. Lovington inbounds. Hilliard over to Aguilera. You've got your starters back in for Lovington, as a lot of the bench players came in and played the second half of that first quarter. Sandoval's got it. Right wing. Passes it into the corner to Hilliard. Back to Sandoval. Drives over to left side, gives it to Aguilera, and then a shot by Henson from the deep left corner won't fall. Dexter, number 5, Marco Munoz, with the rebound. Dexter's been doing a good job on the rebounds, denying second looks for Lovington, or the score would be much higher. Driving into the lane, losing the handle. That's number 5, Isaac Henson, picking it up, bringing it down. Now passing over to Aguilera on the left side. Shots up, won't fall. There's Henson with the rebound, his second. Gets it back out. Aguilera's got it. A shot from Hilliard right side, and it goes. Just a two-pointer. We'll take it. Nothing wrong with that shot. It's just for a moment I thought it was going to be a 3. As fight for the ball, some sloppy play down as a pass ended up. Good hustle by Lovington trying to get that pass away from number 3, Briscoe. And good hustle by Isaac Henson as well as Aguilera down there. Jared Jeffrey, one of the starters back in the game. So that's going to be another turnover for Lovington. Lovington's got 6 of those turnovers, and Dexter has 8. At least that's what's in my book. Inbounding it, Dexter's got it. They pass right underneath the basket to their number 2, Ramirez. He tries it, won't fall, and the rebound is made by Hilliard. Passes it over. There's a shot up, won't fall. Now Dexter with the ball as they try to save it from going out of bounds. I think they're going to say last touch by Briscoe, as a Briscoe with a rebound, his second. So it'll be Lovington with the ball underneath their basket. Jerry Jeffrey getting it into Hilliard. Hilliard passes it over to the right side. Henson gets it over to Sandoval, left side. Back to Henson, right side. Thinks about the 3. Now passes it to Sandoval on the left side, outside the arc. He tries one, won't go. And that is Briscoe with the rebound, his third. Again, Dexter doing a good job on the boards here. Lovington not getting a lot of second looks because of that good defensive rebounding. Dexter's got it. A shot from the corner by number 5, an air ball. And the rebound by Lovington. They pass it off to Sandoval, and he goes in for a layup right side for 2 more points. He's got 7 in the game. Dexter with the ball. A big pass across court intended for Munoz. Jeffrey on him tight. As the ball goes out of bounds, they're going to say it deflected off of Jeffrey. Nope, they're going to say it was off of Dexter. So another turnover by Dexter, their 9th. That's going to give the ball to Hilliard. He's going to inbound in front of the home stands and get it to Villalobos. Villalobos brings it across the timeline, center court. Getting work done by Fuentes. Drives left, bounce pass to Sandoval on the left wing. Sandoval brings it back. And then a pass, they kick it out to Villalobos, and it won't go. And that is Munoz with a rebound. That is his second. Dexter's got it. A big steal. Nice hustle by Henson. Comes on, picks up the pocket. Oh, and then can't finish. Tries the layup. The rebound is brought down. The putback no good. And then flying out of bounds, Isaac Henson. So it's going to be a turnover for Lovington, their 7th. Dexter playing some pretty good defense, forcing Lovington to fight and turn it over. Dexter having trouble getting it out of the backcourt, and they don't. Villalobos intercepts a pass, gives it off to Sandoval, right side, and bang! Sandoval with another 3-pointer, but a nice job with that steal by Henson. He's got a couple of steals. And we're going to have a timeout, a Lovington timeout, 60-second timeout, but we'll be back in 30 seconds here with more Lovington basketball. It's 24-6 in the second quarter, and we'll have more basketball action on Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Okay, thank you. All right, 6, 4, 10, 12, 15, 17, 19, 23, 25. Oof. I think I gave somebody a 3 that wasn't a 3. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym in Lovington with more Lovington boys basketball from Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. And I believe that... let me catch the scoring bug back up for you, as it's a little off on our screen. Sorry, my apologies. I'm doing triple duty and trying to follow the action with the camera, as Dexter has not scored in several minutes. Lovington has been on a roll. 24-6 is your score, and inbounding from underneath the Lovington basket is going to be Dexter. Trying to get it in is Duran, and a bounce pass is going to end up rolling on the floor. He was trying to connect with Fuentes for that and could not, so that's another turnover. Turnover 10, turnover number 10, 11 actually for Dexter. No, Dexter kept the ball. Okay, Dexter's got it, but they quickly do turn it over as Sandoval steals that. His attempt at layup won't go. There's a rebound and a putback. It won't go. Lovington, they're shooting a little bit cold here. Dexter with the ball, and that is Fuentes on the right side. Drives the lane. kicks it back out. He's trying to connect with Fuentes on that, but it goes out of bounds across into the Lovington bench. But I think they're going to say the Lovington player reached up and touched that. So it stays Dexter ball. And they get it up to Fuentes. Fuentes across the timeline, working up against Aguilera. There's a pass in the lane and trying for it. And ends up being patient as that's Fuentes with the shot and the basket. As they get it to Sandoval on the right side. Sandoval takes a three. It won't fall. And 34, Olivas with the rebound over on the right side. Lovington's still got it. And they pass it over to Olivas. He turns around and a bad pass as that's a turnover. Another one by Lovington. Dexter with the ball. There's an attempt, and it won't go. Lovington with the rebound. Sandoval gets it in close, a little jumper. So 2 more points for Sandoval in this game, as he's got 12 now. 12 of Lovington's 26. And let's catch the score bug up for you. I can get the screensaver to go off. As Lovington is 26 and Dexter now 8. All right, and there was a whistle out of bounds. And it's... And a sub coming out. Jeffrey is coming out, and Henson going in as the ball is going to be Dexter's underneath their basket. And they get it into that left side. Good tight defense. There's a shot up, won't go, and it is Ortiz with the rebound for Lovington. Taking it down the court is Adam Aguilera. Gives it to Kobe Sandoval. Kobe tries a 3-shotter from the corner. Won't fall. Lovington with the rebound, and the putback won't fall. And then before there can be another putback attempt, a foul is called. Blue 5, a push foul. So they're going to call that on Munoz, his first. Wildcats have 4 team fouls. Dexter has 2. And that is Ortiz at the line, or is it? Yes, it is Ortiz. Ortiz and Olivas. Ortiz is in. Olivas came out. And the first one is up and good. That's a first point for Ortiz in this game. It makes it 27-8. Lovington, of course, leading. Second one is up and good as well. So 2 points for Ortiz in the game and makes it 28-8. Dexter with the ball, and they lose the handle on it, so there's another turnover for Dexter. As taking it, driving it in all the way is number 10, Aguilera, for 2 points. Another turnover for Dexter. But Dexter now with the ball, with the rebound from the basket, as they pass it in underneath the hoop to 45, Grady Harris. He's right there in that low post position, ready to grab it and make a score. So it's 29-10 now. Lovington with the ball. They give it to Jared Jeffrey in the left corner. Jeffrey puts up a 3-pointer, won't fall. Dexter with the rebound, but then the steal by Jeffrey. He steals it from Fuentes, but are they going to say that he got him? I believe they may. Yes, they're going to call. Actually, they're going to call the foul on number 1 on Fuentes. So Lovington with the ball, and Aguilera inbounds. And they're going to say Aguilera traveled, so there's a turnover. That's number 9 for Lovington. Dexter's got 13. Dexter will have the ball. It's 29-10, your score, with 2:48 left to play in this second quarter in Lovington. Lovington has led all the way against this 2A Dexter team. Dexter, though, with a lot of heart, a lot of rebounding, and they're not giving up as they get the ball inbound. They drive it down the court, and number 3 takes a shot. It won't fall. And then the putback, I believe, I can't see his number, I believe that was from number 2. They're number 2 with the putback, and 2 points for Nikki Ramirez. As Lovington drives down, loses the handle on the ball. So another turnover for them. As Dexter will have it, inbounding in front of their own bench. That is Fuentes. Making sure my score bug is right, and it is not. Let me adjust that. 29-12 is your score now. If I can get the score bug to cooperate. 29-12 is your score. Dexter with the ball. They inbound in front of the Lovington bench. They get it over to Briscoe. Briscoe crosses the timeline. As a Lovington setting up man-to-man defense. Fuentes still trying to get the ball in. Oh, and a collision there as coming up from behind is Ortiz and bounces up. He's going to guess he's definitely going to be called for that. It's his third foul as Ortiz, Lovington kind of flying all over the court just a little bit on this one. And it's away from the basket. So that is going to be Dexter inbounding. That's Duran gets the ball. Ooh, almost goes all the way down the court. Saved, though, by Fuentes. He brings it back in. Passes it to Briscoe, gets it back. And now passes it into Harris. Harris saves it, but ends up turning it over as Jared Jeffrey picks it up, drives in coast to coast. 2 points for Jared Jeffrey to go with another 2. So he's got 4 in the game. A long pass down the court intended for Harris, and he does save it. Hits his head first. He loses it, then gets it back and manages to save it, but can't turn around and make the jump. He passes it over to Fuentes. Fuentes takes a shot. It won't go. And Harris with another rebound. His putback won't go. Lovington with the rebound. And they take it down the court, passing it around the arc. Gives it off to Villalobos. He tries a three-point shot, and it banks off the back and bounces out. And it's Harris with the rebound. Yes, and they're going to call the foul. They're going to call that. Let's see who they put it all. It is number 30. It's Caudillo. So Caudillo in the game. And he's got a foul now. And it is going to send Harris to the line. It was in the act of shooting. Harris, who has 4 rebounds and 3 points in this game. He's 1 of 2 at the line today. And his first one is up, and it's good. And that's so he makes it on the 1-and-1. He'll get a second try at it. He's got 4 points in this game now, 2 of those at the line. 32-13 is your score now. Let me make sure that the bug, and it is not caught up. 32-13, your score. Harris, the second one goes way wide, so it stays 32-13, and it will be Lovington basketball as Hilliard is going to inbound from underneath the Dexter basket. And he gets it in to Villalobos. Villalobos with 2 points in this game. Brings it down the timeline. Looking for somebody. Works it around the arc. Hilliard's got it. He brings it back. And they get it to Caudillo. Caudillo gets it over to Villalobos' left side. Villalobos doesn't like the real estate. Moves, passes it back out. They kick it. They get it back to Caudillo left side. Caudillo out to Tayton Hilliard. He tries to drive the lane right side. Finds it blocked by Dexter. So they get it to Villalobos. Back to Contreras. Villalobos left side takes a three-point shot. Won't fall. There's a fight for the rebound. It's on the ground. There is no tie ball called, and Dexter is going to come up with it. Give that rebound credit to Fuentes. Fuentes drives left side, and a turnover as it goes right in the hands of Hilliard. Hilliard going to drive it down. Oh, and Hilliard passes. He tries a really quick, sharp pass to Villalobos, and it hits Villalobos' hands and goes out of bounds. So that's going to be another turnover for Lovington, as that is number 12 for them. It gives Dexter the ball. No? All right, so they do say it stays Lovington ball. No turnover. So 11 turnovers for Lovington. They inbound the ball. Hilliard loses the handle momentarily. Gets it to Contreras, left side. In the lane to Caudillo. He passes it over to Olivas, who takes a shot. Won't fall. Olivas with his own rebound and put back. It does not go. And this one is rebounded by Dexter. Number 11, Fuentes. And Dexter passing the ball, looking for some room on the left side. Oh, and the little shot put up by Briscoe. And it bounces off of the backboard and in. Makes it 32-15. Lovington's got it. And at the end of the second quarter, with a little jump shot, Hilliard tried at the buzzer and did not go in. So your score at halftime, 32-15. And we will be back in 3 minutes with your halftime report here as Lovington is leading this one at half against Dexter, 32-15. Back in 3 minutes for more basketball. Noir Mark Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Okay. All right, thank you. Oh, geez, I know my scoring's way off because I can't stop and write them down. Okay, so I'm trying to do the camera and the bug, and so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be missing some points. And I'm probably going to need 4 minutes instead of 3, Evie. Okay. Because I need some time. Okay. 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, no points, 2 rebounds. Munoz has actually got 3 rebounds, I think. 3 rebounds. Yes, 3 rebounds. All right, Duran has 3 points and 1 rebound. And Fuentes has 2 points and 4 rebounds. And then Harris has 4 points. And 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got at least 1 putback that I didn't write down. 3, 4 rebounds. 4 points, 4 rebounds. Okay. Boy, okay. All right, so turnovers. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it written down. 15. I'm going to say, okay, that should be right. I think it's 11 and 15 at half. Okay, and the rebounds are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 13 rebounds. All right, so nope, I'm going to need even 1 more on that. So we got plenty of time. It's still 7.5 minutes on the halftime clock, so give me another minute. And I might need another half after that. 3, 6, 12 points, 4 points, and 1 rebound. Henson with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Aguilera with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Hilliard 4 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rebounds. Contreras with 3 points. Villalobos with 2 points. Cadillo none. Ortiz with 2 points, both at the line. Ortiz, and he had 3 rebounds. 2 points, 3 rebounds. 3 rebounds. Matthew Olivas with 4 rebounds, no points. Okay, so rebounds are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and 6, 11, 14, 18 rebounds. 11 turnovers, 18 rebounds. Okay, all right, so you can bring it back whenever. Because I'm through. Evie, you okay? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I panicked and I looked up. I thought, oh no, I lost her. The tie line dropped. Okay, it's okay. It's all right. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay. Welcome back to Lovington Boys Basketball from Noel Mark Digital on One Radio Square Sports. I'm Dawn Morgan, Evie Stuber engineering and producing, and the Lovington Wildcats are leading 32-15 at halftime. They led in the first quarter 17-6, and at half 32-15. And let's go down some of the scoring in the first half. For Dexter, their scoring is very balanced. You've got 2 points for Fuentes, 2 points for Ramirez, 2 points for Briscoe. You've got let's see, 3 points for Duran. That came off of a three-pointer. And then Fuentes with 2 points. You've got also in the books, you've got Munoz with 3 rebounds, Duran with 1 rebound, and Fuentes with 4 rebounds. So you've got 13 rebounds for Dexter at the half. They turn over the ball 15 times, and that is how we get to the 32-15 for Dexter. Taking a look at your Lovington Wildcats, your top scorer so far, no surprise, Kobe Sandoval with 12 points, and 2 of those were Trey's. As Sandoval also had a rebound. I did not write down. I'm realizing that now. So Sandoval with a rebound as well, and that's going to give them 19 rebounds. So I'm jumping ahead just a little bit. Also scoring, you've got Jared Jeffrey with 4 points and a rebound. You've got Isaac Henson with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Adam Aguilera with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Tayton Hilliard with 4 points and 6 rebounds. You've got Javier Contreras with 3 points, Villalobos with 2 points. You've got Damian Ortiz with 2 points and 3 rebounds, and you've got Matthew Olivas with 4 rebounds. So Lovington leading rebounds 19-13, but I tell you, Dexter has been doing a pretty good job on the boards, especially with their defensive rebounding. They have been denying Lovington some second looks at the basket, and Lovington had a little bit of cold shooting, so that's why the score could be a little bit more than that. Also, Casey Pack pulled his starters in that second quarter and let some of his younger players get some good experience and playing time on the court during much of that second quarter before he put his starters back in before the half. So that's why you're seeing a lot of Lovington players on the scoreboard. Lovington's a lot of players who are capable of scoring, even not just in 2-point range, 3-point range. 3-pointer from Javier Contreras in that as well. So you've got 19 rebounds. You've got they did turn over the ball more than you would think. I've got them down, Lovington down for 11 turnovers as opposed to 15 for Dexter. Dexter had a lot of trouble with turnovers early in the game, and they started balancing that out just a little bit in that second quarter. So that's how we get to 32-15. Your halftime score. Will be back in 2 minutes and get this third quarter, this second half underway here as the Wildcats lead 32-15. And I'm Dawn Morgan with Lovington Boys Basketball from the Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Okay. Tough doing it all. Wow. I really can't believe I'm writing down, keeping the stats as much as I am. I really... Oh, okay, good. Okay, I think that's great. I think we should get 5 rotations by the end of the game, so I'm not worried. We're going to do a really quick wrap, though, afterward, or a fairly quick wrap. And... probably won't have any trouble getting through probably 5 rotations by the end of the game, I think. Which I think is pretty good. Just a minute less. It's 57 seconds now. Okay, that's great. Perfect. Any other games to tell me about? You got any updates on anybody? All right, no problem. Don't put yourself out if it's too much. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym as the Lovington boys take on the Dexter Demons here in the Love City. It's basketball, boys basketball from the Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. We are at half, just about ready to get the second half underway. Your score is 32-15. Lovington, of course, a 4A team going up against Dexter, 2A. And both these teams playing with good intensity and heart today. This afternoon game, fairly well populated considering it is a Saturday afternoon game, and the Lovington girls are in Dexter playing at this moment. Inbounding will be Hilliard. He gets it over to Aguilera. Your starters are on the court for Lovington. As Hilliard drives the lane to the right side, puts up a shot, won't go, and the rebound is going to be by Aguilera. His putback won't go, and this time it's by 5 who brings down the rebound, but he immediately loses the ball. So a turnover, and Lovington fights for it, but then turns it right back over to Dexter. So a three-point shot is up. It won't fall, and that is Fuentes skying for the rebound. Pass it over to Fuentes. Fuentes with a shot off the backboard, and it goes. So 2 more points. 32-17 is your score. Lovington still leading. Lovington with the ball, bringing it down. I'm going to get my score bug updated. 32-17. And that is Sandoval with the ball. He gets it over to Henson. Henson drives right side, gives it off to Aguilera. He takes a shot right on the line, and we're gonna, yep, it was a three-pointer as a Henson with 3 more points. And let's catch up the bug. Let me get the camera moved, and then give that three-pointer. Nice shot. Dexter with the ball. Duran's got it, drives in the lane, passes it over to Munoz. Munoz takes a shot, and they're going to call a travel. So that's immediately another turnover, and the teams traded turnovers. So that's 3 more turnovers, 18 now for Dexter in the game. But Lovington also had a turnover. And that is Lovington with the ball as Aguilera gives it to Henson on the right side. Henson to Jeffrey. Jeffrey passes to Hilliard. Hilliard over into the left corner. They pass it back around. Kobe Sandoval, top of the arc. Kobe's got it. Gives it to Henson, right side. Your starters on the floor for Lovington. Oh, and there's a beautiful shot by Aguilera from the right side. 3-point range. Beautiful. Makes it 38-17. Lovington getting their 3-point shots perfected here. As 38-17 your score. Dexter with the ball. Manny Fuentes is simply taking his time, bouncing and working up against Henson. They leave it off for the other Fuentes. And they get it to Duran. Duran drives into the blocks on the right side, kicks it over to Munoz, and they're going to say that they're going to call the charge. Oh yeah, they're going to call the charge on number 10 on Duran. So a foul on him, of course, floor foul. Lovington will have the ball. Fuentes inbounds. Gives it over to, yes, wanted to make sure. That's Aguilera. Aguilera gets it to Hilliard. Hilliard, they give it to Jeffrey. Jeffrey drives into the lane for the shot, loses the ball off of the foot, and ends up kicking it out of bounds. He was trying to pick that up, but pretty good pressure put on him by Dexter. So Lovington with a turnover. Dexter inbounds. They get it to Fuentes. Fuentes pulls up midcourt. It's a pass over to the right side. That's Duran. Gets it back out to not Fuentes, the other Fuentes, Juan Fuentes this time. Ooh, almost loses the ball. Munoz picks it up. Gets it over to Duran. Duran drives the lane on the right side, and it should be, I believe it's going to be, are they going to call him the charge on that? It should be. He tripped. Oh, no. All right, 2 shots as they call that on Sandoval. They call that on Aguilera. First shot is up. And that is Duran at the line. And both shots are good. I'll catch up the scoring bug in just a moment. Lovington, fast break. They get set underneath. Driving the right side. They kick it out to Sandoval on the right side. Oh, yeah, there's another 3 from Kobe, as that makes it 41-18. Let's get the scoring bug caught up right fast. 41-18. is your score. Dexter with the ball. Oh, a pass over to Fuentes, and it's intercepted by Henson. He is so quick. Henson has a couple of steals in the game tonight. That was almost one of them. It ended up going out of bounds instead, so stays Dexter ball. Oh, and going out Fuentes, and he tries to pass it to the other Fuentes in the lane and goes out of bounds, but it goes off of the hands of a Lovington player, so it will stay Dexter ball. Some discussion from the refs over here. It will stay Dexter ball. Looks like Dexter's coach, Duran, wanting a little information about that, but it is Dexter ball. They pass it in. Taking a little fall-away jumper shot is Fuentes, and it falls short. And with it, Hilliard comes up with it. So another turnover. They get it to Kobe Sandoval in the right corner. Won't fall. That is Aguilera with a rebound. Passes it over. Oh, yeah, there's a whistle that sounds. It's Casey Pack talking to Henson. Yep. And it is, he went out of bounds. So another turnover by Lovington. Dexter will have the ball. Coming down across the timeline, just walking across is Manny Fuentes. Fuentes takes it, drives in, left side, pulls back up, passes it over to Duran. Duran thinks about the shot, takes it back, gives it back to Fuentes. Fuentes now drives in, and coming in along the baseline, underneath the basket is Duran with 2 points. It's Lovington has it. That is number 10, Aguilera with the ball near the midcourt. Timeline drives into the right side across the baseline, kicks it out to Sandoval. Sandoval from the left wing tries a shot, won't fall, and that is another rebound by Manny Fuentes. 41-20 is your score. I think I need to catch up the score bug here. As yes, 41-20, and Dexter with a shot, won't fall. Fuentes with the rebound. The putback is good. 2 more points, and that makes it 41-22 as Aguilera brings the ball down for Lovington. Bounce pass underneath to Olivas. Olivas kicks it out to Sandoval. Sandoval with another 3. Makes it 44. As I double hit. I'm sorry, catching the camera work up for Dexter, taking it down the court. As there was an attempted shot, went out of bounds. And we got a lot of substitutes coming in for Lovington. So 44-22 is your score. Lovington leading 2:53 left to play in this third quarter. Dexter inbounds it. Briscoe kicks it out. Manny Fuentes. Getting worked on by Hilliard. Gets it over to the right side. Driving in the lane is number 10, Duran. He puts up a shot, won't fall, and I believe that was brought down by Aguilera. And a whistle sounds. As I try to get the camera straight again. Got a little tilted there. I think you could still see everything. So, all right. So whistle sounds. Lovington's got the ball. They inbound it at midcourt, and that is Arroyo in the game. He was one of the subs that came in just a few minutes ago. As Casey Pack getting some of his younger players some playing time again. There's a shot up in the lane as Olivas tries. It won't go. He gets a rebound. His putback won't go. They end up kicking it out, resetting the O. And a shot, again, won't fall. That's 3 attempts and no score. And Dexter's got the ball, bringing it down. Manny Fuentes. Fuentes has got it. Stolen away by Lovington. Stolen away. Another turnover. And they're going to call a foul as Henson took that and ran with it. Another steal for him and a turnover for Dexter. They've got 21 turnovers now. 16 or 11, 16. Yep. Lovington with the ball as Olivas had it. Try to pass. Whistle sounds. And they are going to call the foul. It's a push foul. And they're going to call that on number 11. So Fuentes with the foul, not a shooting foul. So it's Lovington basketball. They're inbounding. That was Arroyo getting it over to Olivas. They get it over to Henson on the right side, into Olivas. Oh, and there's an attempted steal as Olivas had the ball, holding it above his head, and right behind him, that is number 2, Ramirez for Dexter, and he just about stole the ball. It goes out of bounds, stays Lovington ball. Henson with the inbound and the quick, going to be a layup, but it doesn't fall. There's a fight for the rebound underneath the basket. That was a point-blank layup that just didn't fall, and it goes out of bounds. So it is going to be a turnover by Lovington, and it will be Dexter with the ball. Duran will inbound underneath the Lovington basket. Dexter inbounding, looking. Get it in and immediately stolen away. Good play there by Cadillo, I believe. So another turnover for Dexter. Lovington's got it. That's Henson leaving it off for Arroyo. Arroyo over there to Villalobos. Drives in, bounce pass in the lane. Ooh, looking for some room. Cadillo can't find anybody. Bounce passes down and ends up losing it as Villalobos fighting for it. And there's a free-for-all for the ball. Lovington comes back with it, so they trade turnovers. And Lovington with the ball. Arroyo's got it right side. He drives in the left side of the lane, loses his footing. I think they're going to call the foul on Dexter. Yep, it's going to be a push foul, and they're going to call that on Harris. And I believe that's the first foul on Harris. It is. First foul on Harris, of course, away from the ball. It's not a shooting foul. So Lovington will have the ball inbounding. Arroyo's got it, run underneath the Lovington basket. Oh, bad pass. It's tipped away as stolen by Fuentes, and another turnover by Lovington. They get it down. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Got it down for a quick basket by Dexter, who turns it over. A quick steal by number 10. That is Duran. Duran's got it. And Duran takes it into the hoop. It won't fall. Reaches up, gets his own rebound, and then it ends up going out of bounds. We'll see if it was last touched, and it was last touched by Dexter. So good heads-up play, though, by Duran, but it did not end up as Dexter. I've got to catch up the scoring bug again. I missed that quick basket. So 44-24 as we're all caught up. Lovington with the ball, passing it around the arc, looking for some room in the lane. Cadillo's got it, drives in left side, kicks it out to Henson. Henson at the top of the arc. And then a quick pass in the lane right underneath the basket. Cadillo puts it up, and it won't fall. And instead, the rebound is made by Nicky Ramirez. So Ramirez with the ball. Dexter got Duran, drives into the lane, kicks it out to Ramirez left side. He tries for it, fight for the rebound, and at the end of the third quarter, that was Henson with the rebound. And at the end of the third quarter, 44-24 is your score here at Wildcat Gym. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the start of the fourth quarter with more Lovington boys basketball from No Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. All right, thank you. All right, 3-6. Another rebound. Okay, scoring back is right. Yes, it is. 44-24. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym as more Lovington boys basketball action from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. 44-24 Lovington leading. They inbound. They quickly, like Dexter inbounds, they quickly turn over the ball, and taking it down for a basket is number 10, Aguilera. Really quick. Lovington looking to capitalize and picking up the speed here just a little bit, and is fouled, so he will get a shot. He will get a chance to make it, and I'm going to get the score bug caught up, 46-24. Ooh, and it bricks off the front, so a miss by Aguilar and a fight for the rebound. Dexter wins it, as it is Fuentes bringing it down. A put up, won't fall. Dexter with a put back, and I believe that was number 2, Ramirez, with 2 points. And a quick attempt by Lovington down the court, and no good, and Dexter with the rebound on that. Now they've got the ball back in their end of the court again. That's Fuentes with an attempted 3 from the left wing. It won't fall. Fight for the rebound. And that is 25, Lucas King, fighting for it. Last touch by Lovington. King will inbound right underneath the Dexter basket. I think a little question about that. Casey Pack had a question, and so they're stopping. The ref is clarifying that for him. So there is a sub coming in as Aguilera going out. Henson coming in for Lovington. Henson, Jeffrey, Ortiz, Sandoval, and I believe underneath the basket that is Hilliard. Those are your 5 in right now for Lovington. Quick inbound. And it remains Dexter's ball. Fuentes looking for someone, looking to get it in. He does. Over to Ramirez. Ramirez has got it out near the timeline. Gives it over to Briscoe. Briscoe drives in. He's going to take it in the lane and loses the handle on it. Whistle sounds. And they're going to call Lovington, number 5, Henson, with a foul. Got him on the wrist. And it was not in the act of shooting, so on the floor. So Fuentes inbounds it to Briscoe. Briscoe's got it down the left wing. Sandoval on him tight. He gets it over to Fuentes. Fuentes back to Briscoe. Briscoe takes a shot left side. Won't fall. And that's Jeffrey with the rebound. And a quick down the court and an attempt at a layup. It doesn't go. Dexter with the rebound. And they get it to number 25. He tries a shot. King won't fall. Lovington with the rebound. Jared's got it. Jeffrey takes it coast to coast. Another 2 points for Jeffrey. Another rebound and 2 points. And that is going to make it, as I swing the camera back and get the bug caught up, that's going to make it 48-26 is your score. Lovington, of course, still in the lead. They have led easily the entire game. And had play stopped as players falling to the floor. And it's going to be another turnover. Well, no, it's going to be a foul. And they're going to call that foul, push foul, if they'll ever put it up. I didn't catch the ref's hands on that. So I guess Lucas King, 2-5. That'll put Jared Jeffrey inbounding. And he gets it over to Hilliard. Hilliard's got it, crosses the timeline. A whistle sounds. And a foul is going to be called. Casey Pack has something to say. He's got Jeffrey over. Subs coming in for Dexter as Henson's going to the line. And Henson will go to the line. And it's up and good. Henson will get a second chance, and Lovington is going to just kind of readjust where they are. They're going to get Jeffrey back in the blocks. Jeffrey and Hilliard back in the blocks as Henson takes his second shot. 49-26 your score. Second one is no good. with a miss and a steal. A turnover as Kobe Sandoval has it for Lovington. Goes in for a layup. So another turnover for Dexter. This one, they inbound it. They get it to King. King moving down the court, loses the handle on it, goes out of bounds. And so that's going to be a turnover as I get the scoring bug caught up again. 51-26 is your score right now. Lovington well in the lead. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left to play in this. Lovington with the ball as they inbound it. And that is Aguilera. Drives across, gives it to Sandoval on the left wing. He tries a three, won't fall, and the rebound is ripped down, but immediately stolen away by Hilliard. So another turnover as they pass it to Jeffrey. Jeffrey bounces through the lane and back out to reset the offense is Aguilera. And a whistle sounds. I think Casey Pack wants to talk about this. Casey with a timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington basketball from New Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. All right, just a 30, Evie. Okay. Back with more Lovington boys basketball from New Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. After a timeout taken by Coach Casey Pack, it is Lovington 51, Dexter 26. 5:36 left to play in this game. This has been a Lovington lead the entire game, but Dexter not giving up. They've been doing a lot of good things. They've been pressing and pushing Lovington, forcing some turnovers, getting some good rebounds. So Lovington has had to fight. Lovington inbounding, and that is Aguilera. Gives it to Sandoval. Now kicks it over to Hilliard, top of the arc. Hilliard drives in left side, takes it, kicks it back out to the left wing, where that is Aguilera taking a three-point shot, makes it 53-26. So it was just 2 points. And I'll get the scoring bug caught up and get the camera back for the action as Dexter trying a long pass goes out of bounds. And that's another turnover. And Lovington will have the ball. Coming up with it is going to be Hilliard. Aguilera, that is. Aguilera brings it across, gets it to Henson on the right wing. Henson drives around. Oh, loses the handle on the ball, and it's picked up, stolen away by Fuentes. Dexter's got it. Fuentes tries coast to coast, puts up a shot. It's blocked and picked up by number 10, Aguilera. He goes down, kicks it over to Sandoval right side. Sandoval takes a shot. It won't fall. The rebound by Duran as Dexter has the ball, and it's Briscoe taking it down. Briscoe tries a shot. And Lovington will have the ball on the turnover. So Lovington will have the ball. It is Hilliard inbounding under the Dexter basket. 54-26 is your score. And let me catch up the bug. 54-26. Lovington leading, just 4:30 left to play in this game. As Aguilera's got it, walks it across the timeline. Kicks it over to Hilliard. Hilliard drives in, kicks it out to Villalobos. Villalobos passes to Jeffrey. Jeffrey over the left corner to Henson. Henson tries a three-point shot. It won't fall. Dexter with the rebound, and that is number 10, taking it coast to coast. Puts up the layup. It won't fall. Jared Jeffrey with the rebound. He comes down with it. Jeffrey just going to take it himself, then passes over to Contreras right side. Villalobos, that is. Villalobos not ready, but saves it over there in the corner with help from Aguilera, and then a whistle is sounds. And they're going to say, I think he went out of bounds over there. So, yes, a turnover by Lovington. And Jeffrey, I'm going to catch him up. A couple of rebounds that I didn't write down earlier. So, 3:59 left to play, 54-26. Dexter's got the ball, inbounding in front of the Lovington crowd. Oh, and deflected. But it ends up going to the hands of Briscoe, and Briscoe's got it and puts in the two. So 2 more points for Dexter. Get the scoring bug caught up and get the camera first. So Lovington's got it. 54-28 your score. Driving in the right side, putting it in, getting the tidy ball roll is Aguilera. 2 more points from him. He's had a good point scoring game and rebounding game as well. Dexter's got it. Fuentes gives it to the other Fuentes. Back. Oh, and across the timeline and stolen away by Hilliard. Hilliard passes it off to Aguilera, tries a layup, won't fall, and the rebound is by Fuentes. That's Manny Fuentes. He takes it down coast to coast. He loses the handle. It's stolen away by Aguilera, who takes it coast to coast, and the little layup. 2 more points for Adam Aguilera as the teams again trade turnovers on that one. 58-28. Let me get my score bug caught up. 58-28. So, and the foul sounds in that drive toward the basket. There was a foul, and Manny Fuentes for Dexter called on that, and that's going to send, I believe, Aguilera to the line. But first, there is a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with more Lovington basketball from on the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Distancing throughout the event, it is recommended that you wash your hands or use sanitizer often. We're all in this together in Mexico. Also, fans, if you would please wait for your student athletes in the parking lot.
Just the 30. All right.
Thank you.
How are we in the rotation? Pretty good. Started the 5th one. Yep. Oh, no problem. Okay. All right. Super. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym. It's Lovington Boys basketball from the Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. I'm Dawn Morgan with Evie Stuber, producing and engineering. This one has gone by pretty quickly, 58-28, a 30-point lead for Lovington with not long to play in this one. As out of the timeout, a Dexter timeout this time. I believe we have 3 minutes, 1 second on the clock left to play. And at the free throw line is Aguilera. He was fouled by Manny Fuentes. And he will go up. He was in the act of shooting. And he's got that one. And another point for Aguilera. It's been a pretty good scoring as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got at least 8, I believe at least 8 players, Lovington players, with on the books with scores. 59-28 is your score. Let me catch up the scoring bug in just a moment. Let me move the camera first. As Dexter trying for a score. Good hustle by Lovington, almost stolen away, but Briscoe's got it. He tries for a 3, and then that is number 12, Contreras, with the rebound, but stolen away immediately by Duran. Another turnover, and this one, as it is blocked. It was Ramirez going up for that. Goes out of bounds. Tries for the ball. Good hustle by Lovington. Inbounding is Dexter. They get it to Briscoe. Here he goes again. They kick it out to Ramirez. He tries for a shot behind the arc. It doesn't fall, and that is number 14, Villalobos with the rebound, and Lovington with the ball. As Ortiz has it, trying to pass down. Lovington turning over the ball again. $59-28. Let me check my score bug. It is correct on your screen. Dexter inbounds. That is number 1, Manny Fuentes with the ball. Passes it down to the right side to Briscoe. Briscoe is going to be fouled, I believe. Yep, it's going to be a push foul. But it is away from the ball. And they charge that to Cadillo. So Dexter will inbound. That is Fuentes right in front of the Dexter bench. Gives it over to Briscoe. Briscoe tries a 3. It doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. And getting that, coming up with it, is Olivas. Does he say, they say Olivas No, it's going to stay Lovington basketball. Last touch by Dexter. So Lovington has got it. That is Arroyo bringing it down. Arroyo passing it to the right side over to Villalobos. Villalobos has got it. Villalobos passes left side. There's a shot up, and a three-pointer won't fall. Fighting for that rebound is number 11. Fuentes goes up and skies it. He's got the ball. Fuentes passes it to the other Fuentes, and now a pass underneath the basket to number 2 Ramirez. He tries it, won't fall. Lovington, there's a fight for it at midcourt. A little melee before it can go across the timeline. And they're going to say jump ball. Nope, they're going to call the foul. They are going to call the foul. And it is going to be on Cadillo, I believe. Yes, that's Cadillo. That's his third foul. 59-28 are scored with just a minute 21 left to play. In this one, Lovington in control the whole way. Dexter inbounds. And they kick it out. Right wing to Fuentes. Fuentes has it, looking for some room. Leaves it off for Briscoe. Briscoe sets some stumbles. I think he really just stumbled over his own feet. And he ends up, yes, he does. He stumbles over his own feet, but they're going to say the foul is going to be by 20th. They're going to call Arroyo for that. I really thought he tripped. I didn't think that the bump came before the trip, but I'm not the one in stripes. So inbounding will be Fuentes. Fuentes gets it over to 25 King right underneath the basket. He puts up a shot. It won't fall, and it is bumped away by Lovington. They've got it down the court, and before number 12, Contreras, can do anything for it, it is stolen away. They give it to King. He takes it coast to coast and puts it up, but it doesn't fall. 51 seconds left to play in the game, and there is a whistle, and they will call the foul. I'm going to call that on King. That's his second. And I know that there were a couple of rebounds in there, but I was trying to work camera, keep the score bug, and and I did not write those down. So my stats are going to be taken with a grain of salt, but they're mostly right, I think. I only missed a couple of things here and there. That is going to put Ortiz at the line. It's up, no good. Fight for the rebound. On the floor, on the court there. I think they're going to call, are they going to call jump ball finally? I think that is the fair thing, but we'll see what they do. Yeah, I think they're going to call jump ball, and they're going to say Lovington ball. No foul called. It was a free-for-all. So inbounding will be Arroyo right underneath the Lovington basket. 47 seconds left to play. 59-28. Lovington leads. The inbound goes to Cadillo. Cadillo drives the lane, puts up a shot, and it won't fall. In and out, and it is Briscoe with the rebound, and he's got the ball. He comes up with it, gives it to King. King, then they pass it out to Fuentes. He takes a three-point shot. It won't fall, and they say he traveled. So it's going to be another turnover for Dexter. Really, it's the turnovers and the rebounding that I haven't written down and kept up with quite as much. But there have been a lot of turnovers in this game for both sides. And that is Arroyo with the ball for Lovington. He passes it to Cadillo. Cadillo's got it, leaves it off for Villalobos. Villalobos drives in the lane. He passes for Arroyo. That's a bad bounce pass, and it goes out of bounds. So it will be a Lovington turnover. And that will be King rebounding underneath the Lovington basket. King gets it into Fuentes as the seconds tick off. 18 seconds left to play. Fuentes bringing it up across the timeline. You got to think there will be a last second shot. Or a last, yes, it may end up being a last second shot. Oh, stolen away off that pass. Stolen away by Villalobos. He gives it over to Contreras. Contreras goes up, puts it in. So Contreras scores, and the ball game is over. 61-28 is your final. 61-28, Lovington winning against Dexter. We'll be back to wrap things up after a 4-minute timeout, or 4-minute break out of the end of this game, and we will be back to talk about it with the Lovington boys basketball from the Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. Sandoval. I'm pretty sure about the scoring. I'm not as sure about the rebounding. So 12, 15, 18, 12, 15, 18, 20. 4 to 6 points, and gosh, I need to go to the bathroom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 7 rebounds. Jensen with 5, 8, 9 points, 2, 3. Got him for 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Aguilera got him down with, 3 points, 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 13 points. And 1, 2, 3 rebounds. Hilliard with 4 points. Hilliard didn't play that. He didn't have any 4 points, 8 rebounds. 2 rebounds, 4 points. 4 points and 8 rebounds. Contreras with 3, 5 points and 2 rebounds. Villalobos 2 points and 1 rebound. Ortiz with 2 points, 3 rebounds. No, he ended up having points and 3 rebounds. Okay, 2 points and might need another either 30 seconds or a minute on the end of that one. Okay, and then I need to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. Wow. Okay, so I've got our scoring. Let's see. So Fuentes with 2, 4, 6, 7 points. I've got Ramirez with 4 points. Briscoe with 4 points. Munoz with 3 points. Duran with 3, 5, 7 points. Got Fuentes with 2. Damn it. 3. No, that's a foul. So just 2 points. 2 points. And then 4. I don't think Grady didn't score again in the second half. Okay. All right, just bring it back. Oh, shoot. I need to go to the bathroom so bad. Okay. Of course, the air conditioning is on and blowing right on me. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm ready. And this will do it. I'll just wrap it as soon as I'm... Welcome back to Lovington Boys Basketball from No Walmart Digital on One Radio Square Sports. I'm Dawn Morgan, Evie Stuver engineering and producing, and the game is over. 61-28, your final score. Lovington leading all the way against Dexter, of course. Lovington, a 4A school, Dexter, a 2A. But Dexter gave them, a pretty good run. Dexter put up a pretty good fight. The turnovers were crazy for both teams, actually, as a lot of the QC Pack gave some of his younger players a good time on the court, some more minutes on the court, and the playing did get a little sloppy at times with a lot of turnovers, teams trading turnovers and so forth, but I ended up with, let's just say, more than 30 turnovers for Dexter, and Lovington actually ended up with 19, another 15, 34. Lovington ended up with a good number of turnovers as well, approaching that number. So the scoring, though, for Dexter, you've got Manny Fuentes with 7 points. You've got Nicky Ramirez with 4 points. Briscoe with 4 points. You've got Munoz with 3 points. You've got Duran with 7 points, and the other Fuentes, Juan Fuentes, with 2 points, and Grady Harris with 4 points. For Lovington, you've got 20 points for Kobe Sandoval. He's your leading scorer. I've also got Jared Jeffrey, 6 points. Isaac Henson with 9 points. Adam Aguilera with 13 points, most of those coming in the second half. You've got Tayton Hilliard with 4 points. You've also got Javier Contreras with 5 points. Joey Villalobos with 2 points. Damian Ortiz with 2 points. And as far as rebounding goes, Lovington, Jared Jeffrey with 7 rebounds. You've got Henson with 4, Aguilera with 3. You've got Hilliard with 8 rebounds. So Hilliard leads the rebounding for Lovington, while Sandoval led the scoring. And you've also got Ortiz with 4 rebounds and Olivas with 4 rebounds in the game as well. So it was an easy win for Lovington. Not surprising, but they needed to come in and work on some mechanics and work on some things, as they played a really good game against Hobbs, but came up losing the last game. Coming into this one 0-2. Now they are 1-2, and we will be with them when they play this next week as well. So an easy win and a good one for Lovington coming in, and younger players getting some time playing in this one. So Casey Pack able to off of a couple of days of rest for Lovington, able to give his kids again a pretty good workout in preparation for their next games. It's all in preparation for district games, which are going to start in next week, at the end of next week as well. So it is Lovington 61-28 victorious on this one, and that's going to do it for this game here at Lovington High School. So the last score that I had for the Lovington girls playing Dexter in Dexter this afternoon, it was a third quarter score. It was a very tight game at the time. Dexter was leading the Lovington girls 21-19. So we will catch up with all the final scores from today, with lots of basketball and even soccer, state soccer action going on. And we'll have all of those scores for you Monday morning right here on KZOR. So thanks for listening to this one. Thanks to Evie Stuber, and thank you very much. We'll be back with more Lovington basketball from Walmart Digital soon on One Radio Square Sports. Good night. Okay, thank you. All right, 61-28. Oh, shoot. You know what? You know what I didn't take care of was changing the quarter on that one. Shoot. All right. Yeah, that was my bad. Forgot I've got to change the quarters on that. But I had the right score on it at the end of each quarter. All right. Okay, I'm stopping broadcast. Stop broadcast, yes. Okay. All right. Okay.